Hello everyone, thank you for being here on my channel. My name is Lukas, and today I just want to talk a little bit about software as a service. What is it? How you can build one? What are the potentials behind it? And yeah, a little bit about myself. I opened this YouTube channel around I think 2 years ago. I started with some German videos, and I didn't really continue. I had a lot of work to do, working with companies and agencies that I've been working with in the past. But now I'm in the US, and basically I have this new project in mind of helping people, individuals and businesses, leverage their potential by building SaaS applications. It's a new type of, well, it's always been here, but now because of AI, there's a lot of potential with building SaaS applications. So you don't have to have a full-time developer. You just have to learn kind of the basics, depending on the type of app you're trying to build, of course. But I just want to be here to help you guys learn what a SaaS is, how to identify good types of ideas, how to build SaaS apps. All of this content is going to be coming soon on this channel. I just wanted to talk today about a few basics when it comes to SaaS applications. So what is a SaaS? So SaaS stands for software as a service. So basically we can open this example of one that I really like. It's called Headshot Pro. And the service that they are providing is basically professional headshots. So you, for example, have different types of pictures of yourself. Maybe there's some are selfies, some are taken from other people, maybe during vacation or during some type of get-together. And you want to have a professional headshot for your LinkedIn, let's say. And what this software does is that as you log in, well, I already made some pictures, but when you log into this website, or when you visit this website, you have the ability to log in and buy a basic plan or a premium plan. So the basic plan gives you access to a limited amount of pictures with a limited amount of background environments, and then the pro plan would be offering you more amounts of images with more types of background environments. So that's basically what a service as a software is. So basically here you have a landing page, and it explains everything it does, and then there's a few examples. This is also very important, with a few testimonials, and then it shows you kind of the benefits of using them instead of going to an actual physical photo shoot. Of course, this is like the problem that they're trying to solve. So that brings me to the next point, the problem. So people are always, I think everyone in the whole world has a problem in their life. Everyone is individual in their own way. Me, for example, I went to Thailand about 8 months ago, and I didn't know the language. So I made a little app for myself that, based on mnemonics, I could learn some basic Thai phrases. So I learned how to say, hi, how are you? Where's the bathroom? Can I order this? Can I order that? And I mean, these are just things based on your individual life. You can find problems. Like my problem was that I didn't know Thai, and I was going to this new country, Thailand, and I didn't really know how to speak the language. So that was my problem. So problem finding, I would say, is the biggest thing. I would try to I would try to look for a very how would you say this? A very specific problem that's you think that not a lot of people have. So like, for example, if it's something like organizing yourself in a journal, like you're not really good at organizing your time. I don't think that's a really good problem to solve, because I think a lot of people have it. But let's say that, for example, I don't know, your sister just got a new bicycle, and she's she's older and she still doesn't know how to ride a bike, and you can think of a way to craft a solution for her. It's like a very specific problem in your life, and trust me, a lot of people in the world might share this problem with you, but not as much as with this organization, with this note-taking app, for example. Maybe that was a dumb idea, but whatever, you get the point. So find a very specific problem that not a lot of people are willing to or that not a lot of people have, and that's very individual to you. Also very important that you are really willing to find a solution to this. Obviously, there might be a bunch of problems that you have in your life that you're willing to solve, but it should be something that you're kind of passionate in. I love traveling and I love learning languages. I speak a few languages, and that's why I kind of focused on this Thai mnemonics app that I built. So that's just one example, finding a problem. Then with researching what I did, and I advise a lot of you guys to do this well, is researching different types of communities. So this community was really good, Thailand tourism, and on Reddit. Reddit is a great place because it's very active, and a lot of people talking about the same topic, and they're very collaborative. They're very willing to help, and as you can see, just this channel has 737,000. 40 people are online right now, and I can find my post, what I posted for my mnemonics app. 1 second. So this is the post that I posted about a year ago. You can see learning Thai with English memory. Hey everyone, my wife and I are traveling to Thailand for the first time, and I want to maybe practice a few basic words, phrases before my trip. So I just asked a question. If there are any English-speaking Thai learners here, have you guys used any mnemonics like this, but for Thai? And I got around 4,000 views, and a few people gave me their feedback, and then created a new post. I think it was like a day or two later, and it included this Google Docs link. So I said, feel free to collaborate with this Google Docs link. So basically it looks like this. So we have the English word, the Thai word, and the memory technique. So yeah, a lot of people opened this and put some things here. It was very interesting what they wrote. So post office, PCN, present, send a present to you. Proud, pum yai, boom eye, someone with eyes wide open, astonished, impressed, and proud. So very, very cool. These actually, I really learned. I didn't learn all of this, but I learned basic things based on this. And this post actually got more views, 27,000. Had a really good upvote rate, which is very, very good because people are pretty nasty in Reddit if you post really basic stuff. And it had 69 comments, which was amazing. So this is a really good example of once you have the problem in mind and you're trying to do some research, Reddit is a good place to start because it's very important also to talk to the types of users that you're trying to help, right? So exactly. So research, talking to users. Another way of researching is with SEO. So this is a good tool, Ahrefs. And basically you can search Thai language maybe in the United States. Let's see. So basically what I'm trying to with the point of this is that you search a specific type of keyword, and the keyword difficulty would be nice if it would be easy and with a high volume search. So for example, Headshot Pro, they use I think it was AI headshot for as a keyword, and Danny Postma, the person that created the Headshot Pro, well, now it looks hard, but when he created it, it was easy with a high volume. So this is just another way of doing research with SEO tools. Another good SEO tool is with searching like YouTube SEO, because YouTube, after Google, YouTube is the biggest search engine. So it'd be good to search different types of keywords like Thai language. Let's see. So it's like a medium score, but you can search. There's tools like, for example, there's keywords like SaaS, which have a higher score. So there's a very high search volume. A lot of you guys are looking for SaaS, and there's a low competition in terms of content being generated. So it's very important to have lower competition, so you have a better advantage, and a high search volume, because people want to learn about this specific keyword. And the same goes with your service. You want to have a service that has low competition and a high demand. So research, talking to users, like I said, in Reddit, that's one way. Another cool tool that I want to share is Gummy Search. So Gummy Search, you can basically I'm going to post a link to a really good YouTube video that explains this on the description of this video. But Gummy Search basically helps you research different growing communities in Reddit based on the amount of members that are joining and the amount of interaction that's going on in these communities. And you can kind of I think you can buy like a 1-day pass. This is also a SaaS company, actually, so they have like 1-day passes or monthly pricing. Yeah, you can do some research with this tool. I'm going to link the video, like I said, in the description. Then we have the business model. So what else? I briefly said before, business models, basically, you have the pricing, right? And then there's the basic price, then there's a professional, and then the executive. So usually in the pricing, in the cheaper one, you have a limited amount of benefits, but you still, help the customer with what they need, or help the user with what they need. But the professional gives it like an extra touch to it. So there's more clothing styles, for example, more backgrounds. You have 100 headshots instead of 40, and then like the amount of time that you get the results is less. So basically there's an advantage. You're like a premium customer. And then the executive, of course, that's like, a lot of companies have this. They call it either executive or enterprise. This is more of a like for bigger clients, maybe for agencies that maybe it's an agency that helps a specific industry, like realtors, with headshots, and these realtors maybe don't know about how to use Headshot Pro, but this agency that's acting as a middleman basically gets this executive plan and pays more, but charges the realtors another price for it. So this is just an example. So this is a quick overview of pricing. A lot of people also have free pricing, and then basic, and then premium. So you can use the product for free. So I'm using this tool called Loom, and Loom also has a free pricing behind it. As you can see here, so the start is for free. You can record 25 videos, but only up to 5 minutes. So I'm using the business one, so I can record up to, I think, like 45 minutes or something. I don't know how much, but yeah. Anyhow, let's go to the next one. So business model, we went through that. Building. So building an app, after you know your problem and you spoke to your users, or you've spoken to a few potential users, maybe you have a list of people that you might want to test with. Once you have an MVP, which is a minimal viable product, you have to build the MVP. And usually one would go through a UX designer, creating a concept, and then with a UI designer, you would create the components of this app. Then you would build it in Figma. You'd have a finished prototype, and then you'd have to build the prototype into a specific tech stack, and deploy it, and then go from there. So you'd basically need like a little team. You'd need to have a good understanding of design and a good understanding of development. You still do today, of course, 100%. Like that would give you, you'd have an advantage in comparison to your competitors. But you have help with AI today. So when it comes to design, you can use a tool like this, like Miro, to create like a concept. So you can use like, for example, these shapes, and you can write like call to action. Then you can write pricing, and then you can write like testimonials here, and then again the call to action under the testimonials. This is just like Miro is basically just so that you can like form your thoughts and put them into like a concept, and then once you have a finished concept, so you'd have your landing page and your pricing page, and let's say you wanna use this software for different industries, you can include different industry pages, and then you have like a login page, right? You'd have to basically create a design for this in Figma, and in Figma, what you can use tools like this one, like Cursor. So basically, Cursor is a code editing tool. It's really great, and you can integrate this tool called Claude with Cursor. So if you download Cursor and you merge your account to Cursor, you have 2 weeks of Cursor Pro as a free trial, and then you can integrate your Claude account, which is Claude is basically like ChatGPT, but for it's basically like ChatGPT, but I've heard that it's much better in terms of coding and for technical purposes. But you can integrate these two, and you can basically chat with the code editor and build the app while chatting with AI. So you can provide it with screenshots of how the design should look like, and then basically the AI builds it for you, and you just have to review the code to see if there's any bugs. And if there's any bugs, you can try to chat again with the AI. I'm gonna do a tutorial like this. I'd love to know if any of you are interested in seeing a tutorial like this. But I'm planning on building a little SaaS app with Claude and Cursor. Another thing that I want to show you is VO, I think or V0. It's by Versal. And basically you can provide a prompt to let's say you want to create a specific design of a card that should go on your product page when the users are logged in. So maybe let's say like the users have a dashboard. You can create that dashboard, that front end. That's the front end is basically how the users would see it, and then you can export that, integrate it to Cursor, and put it into your app. So what I'm trying to say is that with AI, there's so much possibilities now to build in comparison to, I would say, maybe 2 years ago. So that's amazing. So I really want to help individuals and businesses create SaaS apps, because it's basically automating their services in a way, finding problems and delivering automated solutions. So after building comes launching and maintaining. So launching is, there's something called product hunt, and in product hunt, people are launching their web apps every day. For example, we can just click one of these, and then you can visit their website to see how it's looking. So you can also do this. There's also, I'm also going to make a video about how to launch your web app in Product Hunt in the near future. And basically what they do is they have a landing page. It's a Chrome extension. Here's their call to action. Here's how it works. more step by step to see how it works. And then again, call to action and then footer. It's a very basic landing page. Then they have a pricing page for free. Then they have a pro, and then they have an enterprise. So, and then they have a blog, you can see. So this is how they launch. Usually web apps don't launch just once. They launch the first time, then they gather feedback via like a a forum that they might have in their user page, or via some type of social media. There's different ways of getting feedback, but basically they launch, they get user feedback, and then they relaunch with this user feedback, and then they do, it's like a cycle like that. So basically you're launching and you're maintaining the app as a cycle. And then once certain functions work very well, and you want to eliminate the manual process into certain things when you're running a web app. So you might want to create some robots that automate things for you, so that you can just focus on other things, other more important things. And this we will also cover in the future. But basically, this is the whole process from problem to automation. So just to recap really quick, users or you should have a certain problem that you want to solve. If you're an individual, maybe you want to do this as a side business, and you have a type of idea that you want to test. So get that idea. It has to be based off of a problem, because we're trying to solve problems here, right? Do your research with existing communities. Talk to users. Create a business model. Build an MVP. Launch and listen to your users. That's the routine. And if you are not an individual, you're a business, you might want to think about maybe creating SaaS products in your existing business. Let's say you're like a plumbing business, for example, and you want to you do the manual work when it comes to getting calls, and maybe there's like a very difficult manual process that you have to deal with every day, and basically you could just create a software solution to this, that you can also gain some extra cash for your business from. So yeah, thank you again for listening to me. I know this is like my first English video, so it's been a while since I've made a video, so thank you again for listening to me. I promise you that I will be making more content and posting it here on YouTube and on Twitter. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to write in the comments. Also, follow me on Twitter if you have any further questions. I'm always available to talk, and very happy to hear your feedback. So thank you very much. My name is Lukas, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.